Greetings and welcome to Azeroth's Next Top Game Show. Who actually got loot with me, your host Treggyz. That's right, we're doing it a little different today. There's a little twist on this vault video. I'm wearing a tie, and I'm definitely wearing dress pants. I can assure you of that. Our first guest today is a humble, strong warrior from, I don't know, Elwyn originally, then he went Orc, and now he's back. He's ready for vaults. Now, as you can see, there's a little twist. As I mentioned, this is not your average vault video anymore. It's a whole new game. I figure I'm going to choose first what's behind box. I'm gonna go for number 5. Bam! Not great. There's some boots. All right, okay. I feel like let's pop a raid vault. Let's go for box number 1. Another pair of boots. Oh boy, this is a great one. Okay, here let's knock out these delve slots. I doubt any of them are actually going to be any good. Rapid fire 7 through 9. 1. Vibrant welder loop. Wow. 8. Fiber Living Agony, exciting. And then finally, Praise Seeker's Clasp. Oh boy, none of them are good. Okay. How am I feeling on my remaining even numbers, huh? How about box number 6? Night Ender's Breastplate. Myth tier straight up. I'll pop box number 4. Not last, but Heart of Wind. Okay. I was admittedly hoping for the. I spent a lot of time last week doing Sea of the Triumvirate spam on my warrior. I was really hoping it'd just be like good karma and it would just show up in my vault. Stupid Void Claw gauntlets. Maybe this week. And finally, very much last one, box number 2. Save me, please. It's wrong trinket. I think that thing showed up last week as well. If only it had been the other one. I think this is a little sim craft action. My sim is kind of the difference between these, and I also threw the Heart of Wind, the other trinket on there, and this. Because my plan today with my new craft I just got is I'm going to do Arcano Weave Cloak, I believe. Yes, I did Arcano Weave Bracers last week. I got last week and the week before, I got another big two-handed weapon or whatever, right? And my sim showed this weapon with my Whirling Void Cleaver plus double Arcano Weave was very good. It was better than the Hunt crafted weapon. That's my plan on that front. And I'm going to eventually swap off these tier hands. So the tier chest on Myth Track also isn't a bad idea either. So we'll just see if my thought process is okay this week. Parasite Stompers are quite good. Yeah, kind of boring to go for boots, but at least they are very damn good boots. Big mastery and haste on them. I'll take that. Like something I don't mind seeing at the top of the sim. By the way, I know I'm a big delver, but I actually do think that this Home for Anyone is the best one because all you have to do for it is collect 5 coupons that you get from doing like basically anything. So you can be done with your weekly real fast, real quick. Sure, like doing the dungeon one is probably good too. Just a dungeon, a seasonal dungeon, and you're good. But I know, like my little 2 cents. I think the housing one and the Argentina one are very, very good. I think there's one other week in between this one and the Argentinas. I can't remember what's the best one of that one is. Might be Delves or something. All right. That was an exciting way to start my day. And on that, I will continue. I have more random boxes. Well, not random boxes. Vaults and boxes combined to open. I did all my I popped all my dungeon weekly things on these 3 characters because I wasn't, I try to pop them early on my raiding characters. My My warrior got the boots I just swapped off, so you know that was a really good pair of boots for a while. Paladin got the ring from Voracious or whatever, the crit burst one. It's like meh, not great. My demon hunter got a pretty good piece, technically bis, but it was only a cloak from dragons. That if you're curious what my dungeon weekly boxes were. Also, while I got you for a second, remember please do like and subscribe. I've been having a nice little boom recently, and I'm very, very close to 300 subs. Ooh, you know, it'd be really nice to hit 300 subs finally. It's only been 3 years, but you know, hey, little consistent grinder I am. It's all thanks to you guys. Onward with the video. Exciting, more random clickable boxes to get. Ooh, what am I feeling? What am I feeling? Go for the first one. Number 5. Instantly. Ooh. It's a myth trinket. Let's pop my delve ones, or nothing's gonna be super great there. Yeah. I was gonna say that might be a normal box, but no, I did a filled out heroic raid. Yeah, not great. I already have my shoulders. Pop both of these. Not great. Yeah, okay. Boxes number 4 or 6 got me. Because I don't necessarily, like, I don't mind this trinket. It's definitely okay for, like, single target damage. It's just very boring. But it is, like, at least it's consistent boring, you know. Go for box number 6. Hey, I think I know what I'm picking. As much as I hate Puzzle Box, I will take it on Mythtrek. See if 4 can somehow be better. I don't know what it would be to be better than that. A weapon. Ooh. Now that is a choice right there. In theory, I was supposed to craft a two-hander, right? But the reason why I didn't is because I've been doing so much holy and prot in raid. I didn't feel like comfortable setting a two-handed weapon that I might not actually get to use in raid, so that's why I did like double Arcana Weave straight up on my pally. But yeah, nothing here unfortunately is like this is good for prot, even though I don't think it actually. Would you want to use a puzzle box on prot paladin? It'd be a lot of dangage when you press it. Purely for ret. This could be used for both too, but there's no way I pick this or anything else, right? It's one of these. One thing that sucks about this, I got myself the Hero of the Dawn achievement, but I did it on this character because I didn't really have like another expendable character. I should have done it on my DH at this point because I'm not actually swapping to it for WoW raid. But I just figured like, oh, it won't really matter. But I can't crank this puzzle box for a while. The weapon though, I could do right away. I just need to go get any 10 myth crest and I can like level this up all the way. So I only need 20 to get this. Actually, no, I don't. That doesn't work because I don't have a crafted piece. I literally just mentioned I didn't craft a two-handed weapon, so 276 is my highest. Actually, it would be the same story. I don't think I can crank either one of these. Not without like spamming keys all day. I love having this like outward thought process and then immediately being wrong. Okay, the sim is probably, non-surprisingly, the puzzle box is absolutely huge. So yeah, I hate puzzle box, but I will take a myth puzzle box. What else can be said? Exciting vaults today, kind of. That's definitely a good one. Weapon or best in slot myth trinket, huh? I'm sure it will get better. It will improve. It'll stay exciting. Community engagement already done. What? Whoa, wait a second. Huge exploit right here. I have the quest that rewards coupons. I pop the housing weekly, and I turn this in insta. Do any of these really matter? Instant turn in, instant spark for my DH. Huge exploit. I don't know how that happened, but hey, we'll take it. All right. Another exciting next. I can't even speak. I'm so excited. Well, that's lame. Ooh. Well, I don't know why the add-on didn't work. It's the add-on that does that little hiding the boxes. It's called Lucky Vault. I was asked by a friend of the stream and the channel to play with it this week, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm excited for it. I thought I went on all my characters to double check I had the add-on enabled, but I guess I forgot for this character. Unfortunate. Like, this catches my eye, not like actually for the item, just for the Mog. It's a pretty damn cool Mog, you gotta admit. Let's sacrifice this character's weak. Like, this character isn't important anymore. So I maybe just pick the Warglaive just to make sure I get the appearance. It's like, I usually don't mind going for Mog if it's like such a minor upgrade, but it does feel bad to do like the shun a Myth shoulder upgrade for Mog. But it looks real cool, you know? Fuck it, I don't care. This character has become benched. It does not matter. I'm going for big Mog. Huge Mog. Yeah, it looks cool, right? It looks pretty cool. At the end of the day, the cooler your character looks, the more damage you will do. That's my thought right now for this character. And usually these characters have been cast into the dells. Today, this last week, they actually did get some dungeons, and I do have the boxes ready to pop as bonus to the vault. Exciting boxes to click. Not that many, though. I did the bare minimum on these characters. Let's knock out my delve slots. Boom, boom. Okay. I actually don't mind this trinket from, like, delves and stuff. It's kind of like just a solid, you know, high secondary stat gain trinket. This one should also be a hero slot. So, hero tier, basically. Hero tier straight up. And then for the myth item, the myth slot. Bam. Yeah. That had to be bracers, huh? I haven't crafted yet on this character because, again, I haven't been playing it seriously. Tier. I'd probably do a weapon. Yeah, I got Myth Crest for it actually now. I'd craft a weapon, probably do bracers, right? Bracers or cloak. Probably cloak, because my cloak's so bad. If you guys haven't seen in like the delve journey, I know I'm like delve propagandist person, right? But I got my delve journey finished, and you can like at level 9 you can just randomly get hero pieces from the end of your runs in Bountiful delves. I actually got this from that. Or it was my map last week, one or the other. But I mean, like, I have gotten a few hero pieces on my characters after getting that level. It's like, damn, that's pretty nice. Just randomly get hero pieces. If you get the right one, you can pretty nice, but you can also buy items from the vendor that shows up at the end of the delves. You just need the right items to show up. Yeah. Don't think about it too hard. The character doesn't matter. Craft the weapon, craft cloak, use these bracers. They're very nice. Not the best, not the worst. Alright. Box time. Got 2 of them ready for you guys today. Usually I have more, but I don't have any other characters leveled, so I literally couldn't do any more weeklies for the sake of this video. Feeling lucky. 8-Tide Waist Chain. I'm not so sure that's all that great. Save a single hero crest upgrade, which doesn't really matter because of the I already have the hero, the Dawn achievement, but whatever, we'll take it. At least it's Mog. Mog, call a win. The last contestant on today's game show, Treggyz of the Gur variety. The hardest part of being a druid. What spec do you open the vault as? Fuck it, I'll do balance. Because I did a balance key last week. I did a 10, right? It was my ret, like genuine ret key with people. The only thing I like about balance is the fact that your star surges can proc free starfalls and vice versa. Like, that's like actually kind of cool. The rest of the spec, though, not so great. It's knockout number 7. I wish it would be like adaptive, but I think it's just, you know, it's the way the guy made the add-on. Go for box number 7. Wow. Big haste versus belt. Box number 8. A weapon? Okay. Not great. I'm not sure I have an offhand. Box number 5. Hero hands. Okay. And finally, the myth one, the rat key. Give me that feather trinket from Windrunner. Not quite. Myth tier legs? Tier legs have good stat on them. I am supposed to be wearing legs. For balance, how about Guardian? Guardian also doesn't mind legs. Fuck it. What do you go for? Big legs. I got a fine old box. Still do it as Guardian or balance, whatever. You know what I mean. Feeling lucky, feeling lucky. Aw, dude, come on. That's actually this character's 3rd pair of hero shoulders. This is like my map reward from a week or 2 ago. Feels bad. I don't even save any crest. I get nothing from that. I get technically the Mog for this pair of shoulders. And that's it. Feels bad, man. Not too bad day, I guess. I wish those hero boxes had been a little bit better. It's like I got to see other people loot like exciting trinkets and stuff. I didn't get anything all that great. It was like my DH got the best item of all the boxes, and it's just a cloak. My best cloak, right? But it's just a cloak still. So it's like something that's like still in the realm of getting replaced soon with like a myth crafted piece. But I'm sure I have something else on that character that's probably a bigger upgrade for myth crafting over a cloak, with the best in slot being there. Talk about a little bit about my weekly prog this last week. I'll start with evade because we actually did do mythic technically. We didn't actually kill the first boss on mythic. We were trying it out for like the last half an hour to 40 minutes of raid, if I remember right. We got pretty close. We got to like 30% on the boss. We just kind of like kept falling apart at that like last moment. So hopefully this next week we will, with the raid buff, I'm sure people know now. I'm sure it's posted on Wowhead like how big it is. Is it only 1%? Is it 3%? You know, what's up with it? Dark Caravan's nerfed. Mythic 1% damage and healing each week. Okay. Yeah, so 1% gain, 1% raid buff. Not crazy, but I don't think they want people to just like literally start like getting insane power right away, right? Like 3% damage and healing across an entire raid is like not like game breaking, but it is like you will feel it. 1% every week is going to be a little less noticeable, but at least it will still help. I was also trying to do for my evade raiders who might watch, who might get to this point. I was trying to be raid dad, very literal raid dad today, or yesterday I should say. I tried to make like a big post about like people's gear and stuff. I was like, you know, hey, you know, make sure you get your shit crafted. Wear 2 embellish pieces. Spend your crest. We're missing a lot of upgrade tracks on people. Get your stuff enchanted. And it's like just like a big post like that, and it's like, yeah, because people want to do mythic, and it's kind of always the big problem with evade. Is we'll have like the top, let's say 8 as like a general number. There's like the top 8 players in the raid who want to like push Mythic. They, want to do the hardest stuff, but like they're kind of still just playing with us. And it's still a casual guild at the end of the day. So it's always a fine balancing act of trying to keep the top happy while also catering to like my more casual players that are in Evade. And it's always hard, and I feel like this last week was like kind of like not able to make those players happy. Considering we didn't kill, like, we can definitely kill the first boss on Mythic. I'm gonna change our strat on Mythic a little bit, make it easier, because I was doing the dispel people run out thing, but it's like, oh, you can just kind of play the boss like normal. Everyone stays together in the raid, helps with the soaks, and it just works out. So I will have us do that instead, and we will definitely kill the first boss this week. I hope not to use Vantage Runes, but we might still need to use Vantage Runes to give ourselves a good chance. Shift gears a little, talk about Wa. Wa killed... we killed Nexus King and... what's his face? Actually, wait a second. It was just Nexus King as our only prog boss. I was going to say we killed Nexus King and Dragons. Wait a second. We didn't do that. We still did pull Dragons. It kind of seemed fun. And I'm pretty sure we'll just start to crank out a new boss every other week. Because, like, I guess Void Spire, I'm not going to say it's easy. But in the grand scheme of things, it is probably pretty easy. Even for a casual CE guild, it'll probably still be, like, done with Crown in, like, a month's time, maybe, right? Month or so. Then it'll be, like, Mythic, Bellaran, and Midnight Falls will probably be the long ones, but I'm sure those will also just get, like, steadily nerfed and nerfed with every week. With both the raid buff and I'm sure Blizzard's going to keep tuning down Bellaran and Midnight Falls for regular guilds. Good old week, I guess. I also do want to say, tail end of this video, I'm like this close to start doing shorts again, so hopefully real soon I'll make good on that promise. I've been kind of missing doing shorts, getting the kind of instant dopamine of like 1,000+ short view video I post. So I have a lot of like backlog from expansion launch and stuff. I've like saved the clips here and there, so I got stuff to post. It's just a matter of taking the 5 to 10 minutes each to like do it, or a little longer if I do any edited ones. We'll see what happens. I'll catch everybody. Excuse me. Very improper for this game show host. I'll see everybody around. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing if you made it to this part of the video. So close to 300 subs. Be great. I'll see all of you guys around. Back for another exciting episode of, what did I say? Who actually got loot next week. Yeah. Woo. I probably won't wear a tie next time. or a dress shirt. Later.